What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. We're going to be speaking for the Libras today. We're going to be doing a video on the Libras, I should say. Let's see what that was a bad shuffle. Let's see what message we have for the Libras. Okay. Make sure y'all drinking plenty of water all year round. Doesn't even matter if it's summertime or winter. Make sure y'all hydrate yourselves if you can. So the first one we have for the Libras is be soft and listen. This morning I actually went outside and I'm being more observant within my day. I'm taking my time more often and I feel a lot better, right? You notice a lot of things that you didn't notice if you just take your time. So make sure you guys are listening in for the messages that they have for you. Make sure that you guys are moving with caution. You know, everything in this life, in this universe is moving, right? Even the tables and things that are not seen as moving, the old moving objects, we gotta see it that way because it's a magical world, right? You go outside, look at the butterflies, look at the insects, just be observant of everything. And by you being observant of the small things, the big things like avoiding accidents while you're driving, avoiding conflict, all those things will seem so easy if you focus on these small details of life, and you feel more gracious, grateful, and appreciative, and appreciate life more, right? Listen, make sure you guys are listening for the messages that they have for you guys. Make sure that certain signs you're looking out for. These are all things that can help you, assist you not only to reach your goals and your full potential, but also to avoid anything that can be a blockage to reaching your goals and potential, such as conflicts with people or, you know, things like that, right? So be soft and listen is your first message for the Libras. All right. Oh, I guess that one wants to come out. We're gonna grab it. So choose your intention. This could go with everything that you do. Sorry. Make sure you're doing things with the right intention. I made a short, and I don't think people really understand when I say that. And I'm not dissing nobody. I'm not trying to put nobody on that works a job or whatever. But if you don't have the right intention for why you're doing it, if you're working for it for money, then it's probably not the best interest to work a job for, you know, to pay your bill. I'm not saying not, and that sounds kind of crazy, but if you can find different, see, let me tell you, right? Society has us accustomed to get a job, find an apartment, have a lifestyle, and then upkeep that lifestyle with that job. Sometimes we got to be willing to sacrifice a little bit. Sometimes we got to be willing to lose a little bit. You know, lose that paycheck to obtain freedom. With our freedom, we can obtain a skill, mechanics, whatever. You can obtain this skill, a beauty salon for my females. You can obtain a skill. Once you obtain a skill level, you can then start charging for your skills and for your abilities, not for your time. And that's why people get confused about when I say that, because I've worked a 9 to 5. I know what it's like. You know what I mean? I've worked actually 2, 3 of them, and I'm more happy than I am than ever. Yeah, I get to give up a paycheck at first, but with months it does pay off. You know. Yeah, you guys see me. You see me out here doing YouTube now. It pays off. You know what I mean? I'm more about, like I said, I'm more about teaching right now. So that's my skill level. I like to teach. I like to educate myself so I can educate you guys. A lot of people don't really understand that, and that's okay. We're all here to grow. You know what I mean? So, but as I said, make sure that whatever you guys are doing, if you guys are doing a craft or whatever, it's not about working somewhere or hard labor or whatever, but it's more about having the right intention. If you're working there and you love it, fine, do your thing. But if you're working for the time, trading your time in for money and expecting financial freedom, it's very difficult. So it's, you know, trade your skill for finances, not your time, because you only have 24 hours in a day. And if you're making $10, $12, $22, $34 an hour, it's only so much you can make because you only have so much time, right? So just try to trade your skill level for it. But hey, make sure you guys are doing it for the right intention. Choose your intention. All right, what else we got for the Libras? So we have reflect on your priorities. Anything you guys need to do, make sure you get it done first and foremost. How can I put this? So with this YouTube thing, I'm able to take a break in between and go handle my priorities, like my responsibilities. I don't really be on YouTube all the time because I have other things that I want to do. I want to live life, you know. The whole purpose of me how can I put this? Transitioning to YouTube is the fact that I can have more freedom, and I'm using them benefits. Like I'm able to take a break. Now, that's not for everybody, you know what I mean? Of course. But what I can say is, like, if you can do it and you can, take your time with things, then go for it. While you're, like, living life and stuff, you have to prioritize. Like, you can't watch videos if you got things you need to get done in your house. If your dishes need to be washed, if you need to watch your kids, if you need to bathe yourself, all of that stuff, we need to prioritize what's most important. I want to sit down and watch a Netflix film, but dishes got to get done. I got to make sure once you sort out your needs, then you can focus on your wants even more better, right? It feels so much more better. It feels so much better, right? Focus on your needs, getting them out of the way, and then when your wants come, you're able to enjoy them more. Make sure you guys are handling your priorities first and foremost, right? Whatever that needs to be done in that day. All right, so go wild. Don't allow, like I said, look. They got us, excuse me. I know y'all heard that because I got a mic. They got us in a system, like I said, where you go to job, you get some money, or you work for a company or whatever, or hopefully this is not everybody, but this is how typically it goes. Graduate high school, you go to college, you get a good job, then your lifestyle changes into supporting your lifestyle, right? I don't really know how to explain it deeply, but that's the baseline. We get so caught up, and I say we as a collective because I'm included. I've done it already. I've been there, done it. We get caught up in the system where everything we needed to be guaranteed, and everything has to go the way we plan it. And sometimes we just gotta go wild. Sometimes people, when they see that, oh, you transitioning to a different source, and they scratch their head. Sometimes they don't understand it. Sometimes they don't understand how you could be so, confident, or you're not scared. That's what they're gonna ask you. You're not scared of this or that. And people will bring so much what ifs to your plate. Like, what if this happens? What if you fail? Sometimes you just gotta take the risk, because if it don't happen the way you want it to, it just means it wasn't for you at the moment. At least you could say you tried. If you never do it, and you never take that step, and never go wild, and never break away from the system, then you'll never know. And then not only will you never know, but then you're gonna feel regretful because you're gonna say, "Man, I should just did it." Because at the end of the day, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. So you might as well take some risk in life, right? I'm not talking about the ones that could cause you bodily harm. I'm talking about the basics, right? Because you can always find another job. You can always go back and do it. But that's the main thing. We want to focus. That's what we focus on this channel, to expand you guys' minds a little bit. Trust all will be well. There's gonna be confirmation for that. If you guys do need to take a leap of faith. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble speaking. Take a leap of faith, right? Trust all will be well with everything that you gotta go. That you have to. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. Like, this is crazy. Trust all will be well, right? Yeah, I might be a little tired. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because I've been doing some running up and down some errands, right? So, but don't worry about it. We're just gonna keep reading. Like, this is crazy though. Recharge Your Destiny came on for you guys, for my Libras. This can come along with your dreams and desires. You can be passionate about anything you put your mind to, though. Like, just because, like me, I'm not a skater, but I pretty much guaranteed if I find something I liked about skating, I could probably, get to that. So I will say, like, you might have dreams and desires that maybe you thought you was passionate about them, but then maybe you tried and you're like, okay, you're not willing to take those type of risks for it. Find other things. Like, just try whatever else matches. Sometimes, like for me, right? I like to motivate others, but I also want to be on the spiritual spectrum as well. So I just collided those two. Sometimes you might have to make your own industry. Sometimes it's not an industry out there for you, right? So I even though I do spiritual, like, give y'all messages, I still do it on a motivational way. So I kind of wanted to be a motivational, personnel, but then I wanted to be a spiritual personnel as well. So I just kind of collided them two, and to try to show y'all, give you guys some, motivation and things like that. But definitely, if you come to a dead end where you're feeling like, this wasn't what it was, try again. Recharge that energy that was once initially for the first one. Excuse me if I'm, a little delay on how coming about to you guys, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. My mind is just like it's relaxed, and I guess that's a good thing. It's relaxed. I don't feel pressured. It's just kind of relaxed. I'm in this relaxed state right now. Take inspired action, right? Make sure you guys look. If anything I say inspires you guys, do it. You know what I mean? Like, if I say reflect on your priorities, if a card came out for you guys say reflect on your priorities, and you just look around and say, okay, what needs to be done in my house, and you sort it out. Okay, now, like for an example, if you guys didn't do dishes, right? They're gonna pile up. Eventually, you're gonna have to wash them, or you're gonna end up eating out, right? Because then you're gonna end up spending more extra money than you need to. That money could have been for other things, So it's just reflecting on is anything that I say or anything that you read, anything that you see on a different video, apply that can possibly apply to your life. Make sure you guys apply that to your life, right? Let's see what else we got for the Libras. And we have reveal what needs to be seen. I understand family drama, and I'm gonna keep it real like this, because this is one of the most terriblest things with family, right? You don't want to see it, even in relationships. You don't want to know what's going on. But let me tell you, if something's a red flag, if somebody's doing something to you or somebody's disrespecting you, you got to tell yourself what it is and what it ain't. It could be your mama, your grandma, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, your relative, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, cousin, I don't know. But you got to tell yourself, you got to tell yourself what it is and what it ain't. You keep lying to yourself and keep giving yourself, even with jobs and career choices, you keep giving yourself this pat on the back, kind of like vibe, like, oh, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can thug it out, or it ain't that serious. You're gonna keep in that cycle, and they're gonna keep disrespecting you, or your jobs continuously. You're not gonna like what you do. You know what I mean? So we just gotta kind of understand and be honest with ourselves utmost, right? Okay, so this is gonna finish up for the reading for the Libras. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe only if you enjoyed the video. Post notifications if you would like to know exactly when I drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next spiritual message.